Hi everybody, Michael Jansen here from tinyhousedesign.com. I want to introduce to you a brand new site that Dan Luche of tinyhomebuilders.com and I are collaborating on. It's called Tiny House Map. The idea is that it takes all the tiny house stuff that we can think of on the internet, people, builders, workshops, events, houses for sale, houses for rent, open houses, puts it all into one place, where you can see contextually where everything is. You can also post on it. So it's like a classified site, but it's really more like a map site that really brings together all these different places. And so let me just show you a couple things. Over here on the left, there's this little search bar that lets you filter different areas. When you see these little circle things, that just means there are 3 posts or 3 things in this state. And you can zoom in. When you get close enough, those things show up. So like for instance down here, there's a tiny house for rent. And over here is me. And over here in Sonoma County, so far, we have Kent at tinyhouseblog.com, etc., etc. So we're hoping more and more people will add themselves so we can see where each other are. It's a Google map, of course. We're using the Google Map system for doing the mapping, so it's very familiar to be able to do things. If you want to get back to the search bar, you just click on that little tab. You can add yourself to the map, and you can add an entry to the map. Now, entries will be other things, like if you're a builder or you have a tiny house related business, this is the form you would use for that, or houses for rent or sale, or an open house. If you live in a tiny house and you want to open it up and share it with others, and you're doing an open house, you would add that entry to the map here. People is where you add yourself to the map. Social events and workshops are add an entry to a map. So let's say we could all add ourselves. So you basically just fill out the little form, use your first name. If you're not comfortable putting your whole name on the internet, that's perfectly fine. Little bio maybe of who you are. Definitely pick your photo. If you have a website, Facebook or Twitter, and you feel like adding that there, please do. Your address can just be city-state, that'll work, or your zip. And your email address. And definitely note our privacy policy. We're not emailing people, collecting emails for anything other than the functioning of the site. You can also allow people to contact you through the site. So that's adding yourself. Please do. Even if you're just interested in tiny houses. Or thinking about a tiny house or whatever. It's nice to be able to connect all of our tiny minds together. If you want to add another kind of entry to the map, all these different categories, builders, houses for rent, houses for sale, open houses, social events, workshops, you do that here. Again, title, description, a photo, a website if it's relevant. If it's a time-sensitive thing, add the date of the event, the address, and maybe in this case it's a more specific address than you would want to put for yourself, since it's an event that takes place at a location. Email address, and then the messaging piece. Once you've done that, you're going to, for instance, here I'll just click on this as a workshop series. The different icons show you the different things. You can click more details and get more information about that. And that's basically how the map works. So we encourage you to add yourself to the map. If you run a business, have a house for sale or rent, please add those things to the map. And we hope to all connect virtually here and maybe in the future in person. Thanks for watching.